Hello, Nikki from Motor For You. Today we have a Mini Countryman. This is finished in Moonwalk Grey. This car comes on 17-inch imprint spoke alloys, which we can see just down here. If we then start to make our way around the rest of the car, as we come to the back, you can see on this car we have rear park distance. We can see the sensors just along this back bumper. We can then open up the boot. In the boot there are charging cables, as this car is a plug-in hybrid. Once inside the car, you can see that we have electric windows all round with your window lock button. We also have electric mirrors. On this car, the locking system is just on the door handle. To the right hand side of the steering wheel, we have the headlights. On this car we have the option of automatic headlights, which is the setting just there. We also have a multifunctional steering wheel. On the left hand side we have cruise control with a limiter, and this also comes with a brake function. On the right hand side you have your voice control, telephone, volume. This is changing of tracks or stations, as well as your OK button. We have automatic wipers with this car, as we can see just there. You activate them by pressing the auto button just on the side. If we then look to the centre console, we have a storage cubby here. We also have the key just sat here, as this car is a keyless start car. We then have two cup holders as well as a storage cubby, where we have a 12-volt socket and a USB point just there. We then have the e-drive button, as well as your button to turn the car on. We have your traction control button and then the different mini driving modes just there. We then have the climate control, where we have the option of AC just there. As we can see on the screen, we get a visual representation of the rear park distance. We also, with this car, get sat nav, as we can see here. This is where you would input your destination, and then down here is the map. We also have the media and radio. This car comes with DAB, FM, Bluetooth audio, and also USB, and we can adjust the sound preferences through here as well. We also have the communications apps. This is the telephone app. You will be able to view your contacts and recent calls through here, as well as be able to take and receive calls through the car. We get the Mini connected with this car, as we can see here. And then lastly, we have the My Mini app. So here we have your vehicle settings. We have max e-drive, which means that the car will run on mainly electric. We then have the lights, where we have the option of ambient lighting. You adjust the brightness through here, and then you adjust the colour through this button just there. We also can change the exterior lighting, so we have the one-touch turn signal and also your welcome light and your home lights. We then can adjust the doors and the keys, as well as the intelligent safety. So this is your front end collision warning. You get 3 different options of early, medium and late. You can also set yourself a speed warning. We also have the option of configure green, so this makes the car 92% efficient. And we also have the auxiliary climate. And then lastly, we have the vehicle tracking. So this means you can then find your car through the Mini app. We have the system settings, which is just your box standard settings, as well as being able to plan charging and climate control. We also have a mini country timer. You can also set different driver profiles if you have different people driving the car. And then we also can check the vehicle status through the screen. We have the engine oil, tyre pressure monitor, and then also check control and any service requirements as well. We also have technology in action, where you can see the sports displays. If we then have a look at the seats, here we have the driver's side seat. We can then come round to the back. We have 3 seats in the back with Isofix just along the bottom there.